Challenge 9 again, and this is part question number 2 in challenge 9. So what we're going to do now, we're going to solve the question number 2 out of our 9 questions. Those are part of challenge 9. Help you prepare for any Python exam. Okay. So I'm gonna sort of like maximize my second question, the font, maximize the font so that you can see it. Now, first thing first, we need to crack the question. So write a program to take an input from the user for A and B. So first you need to take an input, right? Take an input. So this is, I'm gonna highlight as a red from the user. So that's gonna be on command line, right? This is red for A and B, which means what will be the name of the variable? A and B. Variable name would be A and B, and I could highlight it any color. Right? Okay, let's go with this one. This is A and B, and next is assign 10 if A is greater than 5. So you gotta, this is a statement, assign 10, right? I'm gonna give it a different color because that's a different statement. 10, and that's a if condition. Assign 10 to what? A. That's a different condition. If B is greater than 5, that's an if condition. So I'm going to put it a different color completely. At the end, that's very important, guys. At the end of program, right? So I'm going to make it red again. Program, okay. Do what? At the end of the program, do what? That means this is going to be at last statement, right? Print the sum of A and B. So that means last statement means out of any if else, and that would be our last statement here. Print A and B, what you see at the end. Right. Now I color coded it. I sort of like color coded it in a way that every statement looks different. So first thing first, write a program to take a number from the user. This one. Okay. Now and do what then? Take a number from the user and for A and B, which means put it and save it in A and B. Right. So let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So A. What are we going to do? Define a variable A. I think, just give me a second. Yeah, let's delete this one. And then we do A is equal to integer, because it's a number, so I'm going to do integer. Input, and then we say enter first value, right? And what we could do is we could copy this one and save it to take the value into B, same. So this is the first value, this is the second value. Or we can say enter value for A and enter value for B. Value for B. Right, now you got two values. Let's go. What is next, right? The next is assign 10 to A. That's a statement, right? If B is greater than 5. What it means is that this statement, assign 10 to A, right, should be under this if statement, right? Because that's how it sounds, isn't it? Assign 10 to A if B is greater than 5. So what we're going to do, we're going to say here, very simple. We're going to say if B is greater than 5, then do what? Assign 10 to A. Then A is equal to 10. Isn't that what it said there in the question? Assign 10 to A, right? If B is greater than 5. And this is exactly what we did. And then at the end of the program, print sum of A and B, right? So what is the end of the program? It is basically an outside if condition. You say print sum of what? Sum is equal to A plus B, and that's the last statement. And just to make sure we don't get an error, we do proper indentation here. We take it back. Yeah? Now you know, if I read this question again, and I would know I can minimize this like this, and I put the question next to it so that you can see both together, right? Is the question done properly or not, right? Let's see that. Let's see that. Yeah, I could put it here, right? The question. So what is the question? Here we go. The question is write a program, which I've written a program here, right? Write a program to take input from the user, this is what we did, into A and B, this is A and this is B, assign 10, I assign 10, if the, to A, if the B is greater than 5, so I say if B is greater than 5, assign A is equal to 10, and at the end, the sum is equal to A plus B, right? And then I put the sum is equal to A plus B, and that's how it's done. And let's run it and see if it works or not. Right? Let's do that. Here we go. We run it, and it asks me the value for A. I say 5. What was that? If the B is greater than 5, it's gonna put 10 in A. Okay? I put 5 in A, and I'm gonna put B greater than. I'm going to put B greater than 10, sorry 5, I say 6, okay, and here you go 16. Why? Because A would be replaced with 10 and B is 6, and that's 16 answer, right? How about I run it again, and this time I say value of A is 4, B is 5, which is 4 as well, okay, 4 and 4, 8. This is going to give me 8. Because B is not greater than 5, that's going to keep the original value. But the moment B is greater than 5, like 7, right? A is, let's say, 5 and B is 7. Now, sum should be what? 12, but it will not be because B is greater than 7. And that's why A is going to be replaced with 10. So, it is 17. You see on the screen, right? That is 17. Right. Okay. Let's stop it here. This is our challenge 2.